back to another weekly vlog. I've just been uploading vlogs lately and I realised that I need to do some other videos, but I enjoy doing the vlogs and just showing you a bit of my week. I am just currently making some dinner. All I show is food, but it's delicious. This week I have got quite a bit going on. I go up to Edinburgh on Friday to see my family. I don't know how long this vlog's going to be or what days it's going to encapsulate until I come to edit, because last week's one was quite long. So yeah, it's Monday. I've been in the office all day. I'm now back home. This is my little setup in the kitchen. We have some rice cooking, some broccoli over there, some halloumi, and there's some chicken in the oven that's marinated in this Nando's sauce. And we've got some Kewpie mayo and some of our favourite lime cordial drinks there for dinner. So we're gonna have some dinner. It's Monday. Married at First Sight is back tonight and I'm so excited. It's not been away, it's just been the weekend. So we're gonna watch that, although football's on tonight and I think Matt wants to watch that and it's at 8, so there could be a clash. But I can get the iPad out if needs must. I'm trying to think if there's anything to catch up on. Today was just a grey, horrible day in the office. I can tell you about my Whistles coat actually. 1 second, let me just check on the food and then I'm going to tell you about a coat that I bought. Okay, so this coat, I bought the coat from Whistles that is like a 3/4 length leather kind of, I saw someone describe it as a Buffy the Vampire Slayer coat, which is not wrong, let me tell you, because I bought this coat. I'm going to put it on screen so you can see it. Actually, I might do a cutaway because I've not quite mastered the art of putting a photo on the screen. Yeah, I thought this coat would be kind of a little bit more fitted. I just didn't know what it would look like. I love the idea of a leather blazer. This one's from Whistles. It looks gorgeous on the model. I loved how soft the leather was. It came in a huge box. It was a lovely coat. It was well made. I think it was very expensive, but it was well made. It felt like really good quality. And I was kind of thinking like more for dressed up evenings out with like black jeans, a pair of boots, and then this coat with maybe a plain top underneath. But when I tried it on, I really looked actually like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like it looked good if you're going for that like Matrix sort of kind of gothic look. It wasn't quite giving sleek or like chic or any of those terms. So unfortunately, I actually sent that one back. I actually took it to the post office today and I had to take it on the tube with me. It was a huge cardboard box, like I'm not kidding. I wish I'd actually vlogged and shown you before I took it back, but I returned that to Whistles this morning and I rewarded myself with a coffee afterwards because I was like, this has been a nightmare. Like I couldn't even sit with the box on my knee on the tube, and it's, if you know about what it's like to commute on the Northern Line at like 8 in the morning, you'll know that that's like not a good thing to do for yourself or for anyone else around you. There's just no space. So yeah, I took that one back, but I also got tailored a brown suede vintage jacket that I found in a antique shop in Scotland, like a random little, well, it's called Abernight Antique, if anyone knows of it. A lovely antique shop that does like all like each independent, there's all different independent sellers and they all have little stalls and you can pick up stuff from wherever and then just pay for it, sort of thing. I got this gorgeous coat like a year ago. It was really oversized. I'll put a cutaway in of it. I'll need to do it like tomorrow because the lighting is terrible, but I basically have this other suede brown jacket and I took it to a tailor's down the road in Balham. If anyone is looking for a good tailor's, it's called Viking Dry Cleaning. Doesn't sound like it's going to be a good tailor's, but Viking Dry Cleaning on Bedford Hill, just beside the Bedford pub. Amazing dry cleaners and amazing tailoring. So they took the sleeves up maybe like 2 inches because this jacket was so big. It's still a bit oversized and I kind of thought, let's test with the sleeves before I get them to like unpick the stitching on the back. You can't even see that the jacket's been altered. It just looks, it's done so properly. The guy was really like, not strict, like, I don't know what the word is. He's very like attention to detail. when he was measuring it and everything. And yeah, he's done a really good job. So I am gonna potentially get taken in so it's a little bit smaller across the shoulders as well, although I know the oversized look is very in at the moment. But yeah, I just thought I would tell you about my jacket debacle with the Whistles one, because the Whistles one is gorgeous, but it was also, and I can't even believe that I bought this, but I was thinking of an investment and everything. It was £600 for the Whistles one, and this one from the antique shop was like £50. And I think overall, forget about price, I actually prefer the brown one, and I like brown. It's a bit softer, especially for fair-skinned people like me. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I am gonna now continue making dinner because I've got a lot to do before we, I've got time, before we sit down for football or Married at First Sight. I'm very excited to have it back in my life. I also was going to say that I took a few clips throughout the week, last week, where I got up to some really nice things and I wanted to insert them. So I'll just give you a little rundown of what we got up to before, me, before I insert the clips. But basically, start of the week, I went to the book launch of I'm Grandmam, the two Irish podcasters. It was great, such a good night. It was with some of the girls that I met at a book club in London. I'm loving just going along to these things that are totally out of my comfort zone, but actually result in really great connections and friendships with, you know, meeting new people. It's been like such a positive experience for me, and I feel like it's given me a bit of energy to kind of throw myself into things and not just retire and stay in here like a hermit crab. Retire, I mean, like, yeah, be a hermit crab. Anyway, so that was really nice. So we went there, met some of the girls in a pub at first for a few drinks, the Pineapple in Tufnell Park / Kentish Town. I think it's Kentish Town actually. And then we went on to the London Irish Centre. A few of the girls are Irish. And yeah, we watched the book launch and it was really good. It was such a fun night, so much good energy in the room. It was just like a really nice time. Had a few glasses of wine and that was lovely. And then after that, I had a few more days at work, the usual. And then I met my brother for lunch one day. That was really nice. We had a farmer day and just kind of chatted and caught up because I hadn't seen him in a while. And then after that, what else did I get up to? Oh, I went to the theatre on Friday night, which was amazing. We went to see Hamilton, me and one of my close friends, Nina. Yeah, we went to see Hamilton, and we also had a lovely meal before that at the Railhouse Cafe. That was in Victoria. Matt's now in here with the kettle on, finishing off dinner, just in case you can hear the kettle in the background. I'm gonna wrap this up quickly, but we had a lovely meal at Railhouse Cafe. I'm not a big musical girly, but it was just really entertaining. The theatre was gorgeous. It's a really nice theatre, the one in Victoria. And yeah, we just had a really nice time. So I've been up to quite a few lovely things last week and this week. And tomorrow night I'm going out for dinner with my friend Jason for his birthday on Tuesday night. We're going to a croqueta bar, like croquettes, in Soho. And it's like Spanish tapas, but they kind of specialise in croquettes. So I'm going to take you along for that as well. And yeah, just having a really nice week. I'm just back from a lovely day out and I am editing the video for, well, today, the video you're seeing, and I realised I didn't do an outro. So I'm looking very similar to what you're going to see in next week's video, but I just thought I'd jump on and chat to you for a little bit and then film a little outro. I also wanted to just chat a little bit because I feel like I've just been putting in a lot of clips of my life and making it look like I'm constantly out doing things and having the best time, which, to be fair, I feel like I'm overindulging on the socializing and eating out and kind of doing really fun things. But I also, the part of it that you don't really see, and you've only really seen a few clips of like me on my way to work, is I'm going through a real transitional period of life in terms of getting to a stage where my career's becoming a little bit more important. And I mean, it's always been important to me, but I think, I don't know how to phrase this. I think I'm just going through a phase of really craving a job that I feel really passionate about and something that I'm, you know, getting up every day and feeling like I can't wait to go to work. I don't know if anyone really ever feels that, but for me at the minute, I'm really kind of trying to put a lot of energy and work into moving in the direction I want to move into. So work's been quite challenging for me lately, and it's all because I'm trying to make this move into more of a role that I'm more interested in. I also think that at this stage as well, a lot of people around me are kind of moving at different paces. I have a lot of friends back home who are getting married, having babies, are maybe on to owning their second or third home, and I'm still in a rented flat, which I feel lucky to live in, and I love my life, but it's just a funny stage where people are all at different paces. I've also got friends in London who are married now, and more people are kind of popping up where they're having kids, and I want to be comfortable in my job and happy that that's kind of the career path that I'm taking. I'm not doing any drastic changes, by the way. I'm just kind of trying to point myself in a different direction slightly. And I would like to do that before I even consider like children or anything like that. It's just a funny time. Like I don't think I'm at that stage where I want kids right now, but part of me is craving that life and looking forward to that, like really starting to think, oh, that'll be amazing. It's just like knowing when's the right time, because I know it shouldn't, but it does feel a little bit like taking a step back, or not a step back, like a hiatus from progression at work. And yeah, I want to make sure I've done everything I can to get myself into that situation. So yeah, it's interesting. Like I went to the theatre the other night with a few friends, and some of the girls were saying that them and their boyfriends have like bought cars, or sorry, one of them's married, but the other one was with her boyfriend close to where we live, and they were saying, oh yeah, we just bought a car and things like that. And you know, and you just think, God, I just missed that. I miss being able to go to the shops and do a big food shop and put it in the car and just drive home. I feel like here life's a bit tougher. Like, that sounds so first world problems, but I don't know. You can't just jump in a car and drive anywhere. Everything is a walk or a tube or a train, and it's just the amount of people around. Like, it's the day-to-day, it really is like the rat race, as people phrase it here. It does feel like that sometimes, and sometimes it feels like you're paying all this money in rent to live in a city that you're never going to be able to like comfortably like afford to buy a property like and have the lifestyle that you want. I think you always feel a little bit delayed because there's so much saving involved to settle or do whatever you want to do. So it's interesting. It's also, yeah, the kids' conversation and things like that. It's like, well, we need to figure out where we want to live first, because we can't be living in Ballum because it's far too expensive for us in terms of buying something. So yeah, lots going on in my mind. And yeah, so it's Saturday night just now and I'm editing. I am gonna sign the vlog off here, and I hope you all have a lovely week. I am editing also the vlog you're gonna see next week currently, and then I'm also watching on Netflix All the Light We Cannot See, and it's based on the book by Anthony Doerr, which I've read, and I'm absolutely loving the Netflix series. I think they've done such a good job of it, and it feels kind of nostalgic in a way, even though I know nothing about Nazi Germany, but yeah, it's a really good watch if you're looking for something to watch. But yeah, I'm signing off now. I hope you have a lovely week, and I'll see you for next week's video, where I'll be looking exactly the same because I'm doing the intro for that now. Okay, bye.